Righto, first pan of the day. Couple of little tiny specks. That's it. Anyway, keep digging. Alright, so just doing a few test pans here. There's big boulder just there sticking out from under the water. I've got a couple of good spots out from under that. Just been checking everywhere else, somewhere to dig a few buckets and set the sluice box up. Back up along this bank seems to be a bit richer. There's another big boulder just under the surface there. I've been digging around. And yeah, getting a few good little bits out of there, so I might fill a few buckets out of that one and set the sluice up. I reckon every test pan showing us a little bit of gold, so yeah, might be worth taking a few buckets out of there and running the sluice for a while. We'll have a crack. Alright, so I'm just having a bit of a dig in this hole. I've just pulled one bucket out. There's a big, like if you listen, you got there, that's the top of a boulder, right? That's the top of a boulder there. It goes all the way down to there. So the plan is to move some of this stuff back over here and see if I can't get under that big boulder. I reckon there might be some good stuff under there. It's got to be worth a look. Anyway, we'll give her a crack, start throwing some rocks. Righto, filled a few buckets out of my hole. I'll set the sluice up in here somewhere. There's a bit of a boulder down in here. You can't see it because the water's a bit murky now. But the 3 green buckets come from in front of it, and that one white one come from behind it. So I'll take a bit of notice of what's going on the mat when I run it through the sluice to see where the most gold's coming from. I'm going to assume behind it because it's like a bit of a natural sluice there. It's got a big ridge, comes up like that, and then it drops off down the back of it. So we'll just keep an eye on what comes out of the scoops and see how we go. We'll set the sluice up and have a crack. Right, set the sluice up here. Started running a few buckets, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Just give it a crack and see if we can find any. See, it's got the specks there. Beautiful already, and we've only done a couple of scoops out of that bucket, so we'll get into it. Look at the black sand already. Look, that's half a dozen scoops. Look at that. It's crazy in this creek, eh? It is crazy. But anyway, it's all fun. We'll run a few buckets through here and see what we can find. Righto, that's one bucket down. We've got the black sand in there, look at that. Crazy, huh? It's crazy. That's the amount of black sand that's in this creek. That's only one bucket. And it's all the way down to the bottom ripple. Let's hope the gold's not making it that far. Anyway, we'll continue on. Alright, so a couple of buckets in. Good little specks there in the mat. hopefully the old cheapo 2-move sluice is doing its job and catching it. We might have a little bit in there. We'll see. See how we go. That was dancing. And the black sand, just crazy. Wow. Alright, we'll drop another bucket in, see how we go. Righto, so that's our 4 buckets run. I'm getting out of here before he washes everything away with the black sand. But noticeably more gold in the last bucket. That was the one we took from downstream of the rock. So yeah, noticeably more gold. There was a few little indicators on the map there, so we'll see how we go. We'll pull him out and give him a bit of a clean up. And yeah, see what happens. Just doing a bit of a clean up. Have a go at the black sand. I haven't spotted any gold in there yet, but have a go at the black sand that was behind the ripples. It's crazy, isn't it? All the way down to the bottom. So, probably losing a bit of gold. But, it is the nature of the beast. We'll continue on the clean up, see what we've got in here. Right, I'm getting down to the bottom of my boulder. As if there wasn't enough black sand in here already. Look at that pan. Like seriously. Wow. Hopefully there's some gold in it. Come out from under me boulder. I've dug a channel into there and a channel out of here. Once the water cleans up, I'll give you a look at where I'm digging from. Okay, so now our water's cleared up a bit in our hole. See, there's our hole, all right? See that big lump of rock there? So it's a massive stone. I was lucky enough, I'm on a bit of an inside bend. I thought I'll just have a bit of a dig here against this lump of dirt, you know, might have been depositing a little bit, and I hit that boulder. And I thought, oh geez, I might be able to move that. And I dug down and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. So I'm just digging down underneath it on this side and finding a few specks of gold. So I'll just keep digging. Beautiful. Getting down to that dark layer, so that's the next pan. Have a look at it. Hopefully there's something in it. Beautiful. Okay, no shovel dogging today, Craig. I was out that side. The other day I was out here and I'd seen this hole and I thought, oh, I might just take a couple of pans out of there. There wasn't a great deal coming out of it, so I continued on my merry way. But that night when I got home, I was watching Craig, the Dad Duffy Adventurer, I think it's called. So check his channel out if you haven't. He does great videos on prospecting. But yeah, he was there digging in that hole talking about shovel dogging from someone else. I'd never heard the term before and it turns out I was doing it to him. So yeah, I did only take a couple of pans, Craig. I reckon over there's more promising. So yeah, shovel dogging, there you go. Oh, it's time to go. As much as I hate to leave this place, it's bloody beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. So I forgot to bring my snuffer with me today, so I'm just taking home a bucket of cons out of the pan. As you can see, there's that's nearly all black sand. So we'll see what's in there. I know there's a few specks per pan coming out, so and we've done quite a few pans. So I'll go home, clean him up, and we'll have a look. Beautiful. All right, that was the Araluan Valley for another couple of hours. Beautiful spot out there. You gotta love it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Helps me along. Get this channel kicking along. I'll start getting a few more videos up soon. And as we get a bit more done. But yeah, thanks for watching. So like, subscribe, share it around, and have a good one. Cheers.